we are going to talk about the benefits of preparing your business over the summer. And I just want to say that what it is that we are talking about, you can use all of these tips at any time of the year when you are experiencing a little bit of slow time in your business. So welcome to Strategize Your Business Online, the live design for entrepreneurs like yourself who are looking for a dose of business inspo and, of course, ideas to grow your business in the online space. My name is Dee Boswell-Buck, and I am the certified digital marketing strategist behind Boswell-Buck Creative Consulting. Welcome to the show, everybody. So if you are looking to hit the ground running in the month of September, and I know I just said September, it's kind of like a bad word, right? September. However, it's the S word that feels like a bad word, but it's not a bad word. I mean, an S word is summer as well. So if you are looking to hit the ground running in the month of September, and you still also, you want to be ahead of the competition, well, then, even though you can totally enjoy your summer and you don't need my permission to do this, but over the summer or any other time when your business might feel a little bit slower, or perhaps maybe the time when you decide to step away from your business a bit, meaning your business is still running. However, you're going to treat yourself to a vacation or you're going to treat yourself to a staycation. Well, you still have to show up for your business. And when I say that you have to show up for your business, what I mean is that your business still runs and it still has to show up. And, this live is going to talk about having a plan in place, how to put plans in place, and how to create detailed timelines so that when busy times, typically September tends to be a busy time for a lot of people. I call it the entrepreneur's new year. So when September comes around, well, then you're not going to feel like you're being left behind. So again, welcome. So I want to ask, first of all, and I see one person who said hello, who is in the house right now? First of all, hello, Sky. So nice to see you again this week. And thank you so much for always tuning in. So besides Sky, besides myself, who else is in the house right now? I would love if you could put into the introduction, your name will be there, but also let me know, what is your business? What is it all about? So Sky, please make sure you put that into the comments. What is it that you do? Who is it that you help? A bit about me again. My name is Dee Boswell-Buck, and I am celebrating half a decade in being, a full-time business owner. It's so nice to, even though I have no regrets, but it's nice, not saying I'm that full-time 9-to-5er. I have a business that I really love. I have an amazing team. And what we do is we help business owners like yourself connect with their ideal clients in the online space with strategy. And when we help you to show up in front of I don't like to say ideal clients anymore, when we help you to show up in front of your dream clients, so that is that client who fits that client avatar. It's that person that you enjoy working with. It's that person who really enjoys working with you and really needs your services and, really values you and just wants to lean on you. Well, we use digital marketing strategically and we map it out so that it ends up like being connected to your business goals. So then when you are showing up online, everybody is very sure about what it is that you do, how it is that you can help them, and then you can have more of your dream clients reaching out to you. So I like to work with emojis here. And Sky, you can let me know, and I'm going to share with the emojis as well. But I want to know, and this is a personal question. This is not about your business. How do you feel now that summer has arrived? Now, there is no wrong answer. So if you are feeling really great about the fact that it is summer, thank goodness maybe, then I want you in the chat to give me the thumbs up. So how are you feeling now that it is the first day of summer? And if you happen to be a winter person, that is okay. If you are like, man, I really miss winter already, then, feel free to give me a bit of a thumbs down. So, for me, I love the summer, and I just love the summer because, like I said earlier, it allows me to like really focus on my gardening. Like in the garden, my plants don't talk back to me, and it's great to nurture. And I can grow things. I can grow edible fruits and vegetables and things like that. So that's what I love about summer. But in the winter, like I am one who embraces all seasons. I just don't like rain, but I like the rain for my garden. And I love winter because I love to run in the winter. I have my winter gear, and what I do is I still have my really great running shoes, and I go out, and there's nothing like running in the snow, or there's nothing like running when the temperature is below zero because you can never get hot. It is just perfect weather for me. So, let me know how it is that you feel about the summer, but let's continue on about the topic. So, when it comes to running a businesses, they, most businesses, they tend to experience highs and lows. Okay. And it's not a positive thing or a negative thing, though I know that, most of us want those highs all of the time. But some of these highs and lows we just cannot avoid. So I'm going to list a few. And by all means, let me know if any of these resonate with you. So, for instance, there is the holiday season, and there are different types of holiday seasons. Usually, when I say holiday season, a lot of people think about December, Christmas and things like that. Now, I worked with a major retailer for 26 years. And when it came to the holiday season, and I'm talking the season of December, when people are buying the gifts and things like that, well, that was the high. So we often hear on the news that retailers are talking about, how Boxing Day was, or they're talking about like what their sales were like over the holidays, because that is a very important time. If they don't make their goals, it could be like a hit or miss whether or not they're going to make their goals for the year. And then we have like just the time of the year, like maybe certain times of the year just are not busy. So if you are an accountant, around tax time, ooh, that is busy. I think the clock starts ticking for accountants. And if there's anyone watching who happens to be an accountant, then you can just, correct me or even put it into the comments about when does it get busy for you. Now, it's usually for a lot of people, January comes around and there could be a time for T4 slips, like in Canada, those T4 slips that state how much did you make, and what are your contributions and things like that. So when people start getting this information, well, then they want to reach out to that accountant because they want to get their taxes done before the tax deadline. And then I believe, and again, accountants online, please let me know. But I don't know, maybe the summer happens to be like, whew, my goodness, thank goodness tax season is over. I am going to use this time to totally relax. So the summer might tend to be like that slow season if you are an accountant. It could be the type of business that you have. Let's say you are a florist. So with a florist, there are so many different types of like highs and lows. There could be a high in the season right now because it's wedding season. Lots of people are getting married in the spring, which was yesterday, or people are getting married in the summer. So there could be like, go, go, go. We have to like get all of these flowers, these floral arrangements ready for everybody who is getting married. And then even the fall, it might be a little bit lower, but there's a lot of fall weddings that are happening. And then there could just be a bit of a low for a florist. So Maybe the month of January is not very, very busy for a florist, but then all of a sudden here comes February and, people are buying flowers for Valentine's, and then it's slow again. And then here comes Mother's Day and people are buying flowers for, a caregiver or a mom or a grandma. So that is like the type of business that you may have. There may be some, real things where you are going through many types of highs and lows. And then, of course, we have the economy. So, the economy could be on a high. There are many people who are spending. So then business just happens to be really, really good often. So even though you've got these highs and lows, it might be a bit more predictable because, there aren't things that are happening. So there are things that are happening right now. There's talk of recession. I don't even know if a recession has officially been called. So I don't know if I said where I'm located, but I am in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We work remote, so we work with many people across North America. And, has there officially been a call about a recession? I know that, the Bank of Canada has raised interest rates. Interest rates have been raised in the US as well. So that affects how people are spending. So those are different ways that, highs and lows affect the entrepreneur. So, if you are experiencing a slower pace right now, maybe because it's a slow season or it is the summer, well, that is, totally fine. The thing today is that today we are going to talk about preparing your business over the summer for the busy seasons. But again, a lot of these things that I'm talking about, anytime that you are experiencing a slower time in your business, well, then you can apply any of these tactics. And, sometimes you might give yourself the slower time in your business. So let's say if you are an accountant and it is a slower time in your business, you might have on your website that you are currently not taking any clients, or perhaps, you are taking clients, but you've closed down your calendar. So people can start booking with you again, like in the month of August or in the month of September. I have a friend and she does these fabulous websites. And right now, her website says that they are not taking any clients on right now because she just has other things that she wants to focus on. So that could be about building her business, or maybe it's about spending time with her family. So sometimes we actually, and that's the love of being a business owner, you can grant yourself these slow times. As an example, at Boswell-Buck Creative Consulting, what we do is we do full service digital marketing. And, we have a huge focus on social media management, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But twice a year, we create space for ourselves. So I talked about December being like that other holiday season. So we know December, our clients that want to hit those goals. And in one of the things that we do in our full service social media management is that it is done for you content that is aligned with your goals, so it can help you to reach your goals as well. And also what happens in December is that, there's statutory holidays. So like in Canada, in Toronto, Ontario, I should say, we have Christmas on the 25th of December. All the stores are closed. On Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas, it is a statutory holiday. So some stores are open if they choose to be open, but it is an actual like paid vacation where you don't always have to go to work. And then around that time of year, we have New Year's Day. So New Year's Day, if it falls on a weekday, that's a holiday. If New Year's Day falls on a Saturday or Sunday, well, the Monday's a holiday. So there's a lot of cases where, we recognize that there are statutory holidays and we are closing down, because by law we have to. So we also, some of our team members, they want to go on vacation at that time. I'm one of those team members, right? So, we want to go on vacation. So what we'll do is we'll kind of double down. We're not working like more hours, but we'll just even use the time more strategically in November and into the beginning of December. And we will write content like so far in advance that our clients, when we are writing content for our clients and we've got all the graphics in place, we always send it to them so that they can review it and give it the check mark. And then once they review it, then what we do is we go off and we will schedule it. And then we rinse and repeat for the next week. Well, our clients, not only are we working ahead for them, and they've got that peace of mind that over the holidays they are showing up and they're not even having to do anything. Well, another thing is happening is that we work so far in advance that it could be like the beginning of December, and we've written content that is matched up with the goals of our clients. And by the second week of December, we will send them their content, and then we will send a love note, right? And it'll say, hello, just letting you know, like, this is your last set of content, and your next set of content that is coming up to you will be in the second week of January. Mind you, please know that we are still available until we are all going on holidays. So it's very important that our clients know that they can enjoy the holidays. And if they decided to check their social media, they're going to show that they are showing up consistently. But also, what a blessing to know that they don't have to look at their emails, or they don't have to look at any emails from us, because they've already reviewed that content, and we just keep it moving. So bringing it back to summer and your business, I would love to know for the summer, and there's no wrong answer for this, because even the emojis I'm going to ask for you to share, there are no negative emojis. So are you super busy in the summertime? I'm curious. If you're super busy in the summertime, I was going to say summertime. If you're super busy in the summertime, give me a thumbs up. It's like, ooh, I just can't stop things going on, Dee. It is so busy. Awesome. Give me a thumbs up. I'd love to see, where you're at. I'd love to know, does it slow down a bit in the summer? And that's okay, because we're going to talk about how we can give ourselves some grace and give ourselves time to work on our business. So if it slows down for you in the summer, I would love to know, is that the case for you? I would like the okay sign. So it's like, it's okay, it slowed down. And even if it makes you feel a little bit antsy that it slowed down, I just want the okay sign. And then I'd love to know, does it feel like, business has come to a halt? And if that's the case, then you know what? I want you to look for that emoji that is winking. So give me the winking emoji and let me know if it feels like it comes to a halt every single summer. Because, some of these tactics that we're going to put into place here, well, they can help you have like a busier summer, or they can help you to have a busier holiday season, because, it's like putting these tactics into place so that you are earning the trust of those people who are following you, and you are magically dropping in the feed of where they show up. And also I'm going to talk about some tactics that have nothing to do with marketing as well. So again, there's no negative emojis, just like embrace and let me know where it is that you stand. So now let's talk about like how it is that you can prepare your business over the summer. First and foremost, I want to say that this is an amazing time to take a look at your offerings and your services. So do a deep dive as to what it is that you're selling, products too. Take an analysis to see if there are any gaps. Like, were there any gaps in terms of your marketing? Were there any gaps in how things were rolled out? So like perhaps you had a coaching program, and what had happened was that people didn't get that link. The people who joined your coaching program, there were several times when they didn't get that link so that they could book that free call that came in that coaching program. So this is a good time to analyze, see what's really working. What's working very well, it uses time to refine the process. Another thing that you can do is take a look at, what sold very well and what are your favorite products and services and offerings to sell. Like, because honestly, when you are running your business, like you have this amazing business because, well, not only does it give you joy, but you know that what it is that you are selling, it can help people. Like if you're keeping it to yourself, you're doing a disservice to your dream clients. But if you are not enjoying what it is that you are selling, well, then, that kind of takes away from the fact that you do have this business. So take a look and see again, what is it that you're selling? What is it that hasn't been selling at all? Like, what did not sell in the last 6 months? And maybe you are using time to promote this service because there's something in you that says, I know that this service is good. I know that this product is great. But sometimes, we have this feeling and it's not quite what our audience really needs. So you might have to say, you know what? This is not selling. And I need to put my time and energy into this that is selling that I really love to sell, that gets me to really connect with people. Like maybe I've got more people reaching out to me, or perhaps, when you are selling that product or service, somebody gets on a call with you and they're like, oh my gosh, Dee, or oh my gosh, Lucy, this thing was a game changer. This was the change that it made in my business. And how is it that you can have more of a focus on that offering that is selling very well? Or can you do something where you kind of split out that offering? Perhaps you can do something where it gives somebody a taste of what that offering is so that it gets them to actually sign on with you to, for a retainer offering, for instance. So we have here, take a look at your offerings. You want to analyze everything. You also want to take a look at, what is it that really brings you joy in your business? Because it all has to bring you joy. And then here's another thing, your systems. I believe there is always time to improve systems. And I'm kind of laughing because, we are going through something where 2023 is about improving systems. And when you improve systems, then you can catch the things like what I mentioned is that, earlier, if you've got that coaching call and people cannot find that link to book a call, that is a systems issue, right? So your systems, here are some examples. Like, how is it that you can improve on your systems? In January, I turned to somebody. So take a look for her on LinkedIn or on her Instagram. Her name is Jennifer Hazel, or she might go by the name of Jen Hazel. And she has a company called Curate Concierge. So this is how social media works. I watched her on social media for about a year. And finally, I was like, I need to reach out to her. If you need to revive your systems, if you need to improve systems, if you need to implement systems so that, your business is actually joyful to work in, I highly recommend that you reach out to Jennifer Hazel from Curate Concierge. And what she did was she took a look at our social media process. And what she did was she implemented like a new calendar that we work from, some new forms that we send to our clients. And so we have clients that have been with us for quite some time. And when we sent our clients these forms where they are taking a look at their social media every single week, it was so awesome to get feedback, like we got great clients and there we said, we've got a new system that is happening right now. So, please bear with us. And they're like, Dee, we really like this new form. We love how it has all these extra sections. It allows us to like read through things very well. And there's even like a little toggle area where, they take a look at the social media. And then when they are finished going through the content that we wrote for them, they toggle it as client approved, and then it gets sent back to us. So it's pretty cool. And it's been like a huge game changer. So like today, Wednesday is a day when we work on the business. And my social media coordinator, Denise, what she's doing is she's doing a deep dive into our system here. And we are seeing like how it is that we can, really organize ourselves as a team into this calendar so we could even be even more efficient when it comes to writing all of that done for you content for our clients. Another example is Colleen, bless her soul. So Colleen is my virtual assistant, and she is setting us up on Asana because she's a virtual assistant. Look for her on LinkedIn, Colleen Ship, and she is a virtual assistant. So she knows about managing various clients. I'm like one of her clients. I was referred to her, so I know other people who are her clients as well. And she has to manage like the schedule. She has to manage the schedules of the clients so she is able to keep up with everything. And if things are not working, then she will reach out. And that's what I love about her. So every so often I will send her an email. I try to make sure I send this email once a month to her. And I say to her, Colleen, how is it that I can help you? And I told her when we first started working that I am going to ask this question because if things are feeling a little bit clunky, then she needs to let me know because we're all a team. And she came to me and she said, Dee, we need to use like a project manager, and I have the perfect one for you. So she is setting it up, and she did send me a link. So Colleen, if you're going to be watching this, please know that I am going to follow up. But she is setting our team up on Asana so we can have like an overall view as to like where is everything happening in the business. So Colleen is taking that time. So what is it that you can do for your business to improve systems? And then what is else? I have like notes here because I really want to share a lot here. Denise and Colleen, they play a big part in helping me to go live here on LinkedIn. So I'm saying LinkedIn. I am going live here on LinkedIn. However, what I do with these lives is that I repurpose these lives. And at the beginning of the year, I did have it in mind that I am going to do these lives. And I started these lives like in the month of June, I believe, or the end of May. But, I didn't start it earlier because I kept on getting in my way. So a thing that you can analyze is whether or not you are getting in your own way. And is there an opportunity for you to let go and lean on your team? Because once I let go and I leaned on Colleen and leaned on Denise, then they took everything and ran with it. Yes, I had to share like who it is I'd love to interview. I did share like the topics that I want to cover. And then, they helped me like create the content. Every week, like every Friday on LinkedIn, you're going to see that a new live is going to be scheduled. And you'll see like the banner that's going up or the content that's going up on my other social media channels. So that is how, things have really been very helpful. And now I am showing up every single week and I'm doing these lives. Having a team or having people to help you within your business, it could be a true game changer. So let's get back to the fact that I talked about September, the other S word. So yes, enjoy your summer. But September is not far away. I mean, I cannot believe that we are 6 months into the year. Just the other day, it was January. And as entrepreneurs, we all hit the ground running when it comes to like, yeah, I want to meet all these goals. I want to do all these great things. Well, now we're halfway through the year. Where is it that you are in your business? And what tends to happen is in September is that, we get an influx of people who are reaching out. So they are reaching out at the end of August and in September because, when August is coming around, all of these things are coming into play like, ooh, it's August. If you have children, you're buying back to school clothing. That there is a sign that you might be a little bit more, you're going to have more room to work on your business. It's also like, ooh, September is coming around to, the fourth quarter. September, it's a little chilly. Like there are so many signs that tell you that it is September, which also ripples into, you need to really, put the pedal to the metal when it comes to your business. So we get more people who are reaching out to us. And I'm always so thankful for people reaching out to us. And these are some of the things that they are coming to us. So yay, it's like, they're like, Dee, I want to really finish this year strong. It is September, and then it's going to be the fourth quarter. So I want to hit my revenue goals. And I would love to have a social media strategy. I want a digital marketing strategy that I can implement. Or it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, I can't believe that we have only 4 months to go and I don't know what to do. And I did take the summer off. So again, I said it at the beginning of summer, you can go on vacation, but your business still needs to show up in terms of your marketing. And it doesn't just have to be social media management. Maybe your business is showing up because you ran an ad. What I love about running an ad is that, an ad is very targeted and it runs for you. Like it's showing up on social media when you are sleeping. It's showing up on social media when you are out when you are, if you've left the country and you're on vacation, your ad is working for you. It could be linked to a booking calendar. When you get back, you've got people who are booked in. And then, there's a lot of things where people are in frantic mode. So I have a saying, and, it's not really my saying, but I've kind of adopted the saying. So the saying is basically that, when it comes to your business, you always have to do marketing. And so here are the things that are in my saying here. Marketing is always a priority. During slow times, marketing is always a priority. When you are on vacation, marketing is always a priority. When you are super busy, marketing is always a priority. Notice that there is a key theme. If there's an economic downturn, marketing is always a priority. I want to share an example, and this example here is of Joanne Shaw. You could find her on LinkedIn, and actually Joanne is going to be my guest next week on Strategize Your Business Online. Her business is down to earth landscaping designs. And, I remember it was 2020 and it was 2020 in March. And out here in Ontario, Canada, we didn't know about this COVID thing. Like we didn't know. We just knew that we were on lockdown. We knew that stores were closed. We knew that schools were closed. So we didn't know what was going to happen in terms of like getting out. There was things like don't leave your house unless it's essential and things like that. And we were reevaluating, my husband and I working from home, and we were not too sure what 2020 summer was going to look like, but we did know this. We were living in this house for a very long period of time, and our backyard, it just didn't look awesome, okay? So I was scrolling on Instagram, and I saw a social media post. And in this social media post, it was just a picture of somebody's legs in rubber boots. So, I saw the jeans, I saw the rubber boots, and I saw the grass. And I stopped. And that social media post said, I don't have to come into your home. You might think about, redoing your backyard, because we're staying at home. I can I think it was like book a call. I don't have to go inside your home. You book a call, I'll go to your backyard, I'll take the measurements, and we'll meet on Zoom. Sold. I booked in with Joanne. Then we met on Zoom, and she went over, her landscaping designs. And, I'm not going to lie, like, we paid for that. And, my husband and I, we kind of wanted to cheap out. And we thought that what we would do is that we're just going to get these designs and we are going to have time to totally revamp our backyard. But here's the thing. I think a lot of people thought that they were going to have more time working from home. But with everybody at home, so many distractions, we also got a dog, there wasn't additional time. And actually, you're maybe saving time not taking public transit, but otherwise we were quite busy at home. And Joanne pointed out some things to us, like we needed to take out all of the dirt. We needed to dispose of the dirt. We needed to shop for new perennials. We needed to take out the old stone and add in new cement blocks. How is that we were going to do it? Sold again. Joanne linked us with some landscapers, and that sale became a bigger one, right? So that is Joanne, where she didn't know how business was going to be, but she showed up on social media. And, that year for landscape and home renovations, that was a big year. But I can tell you that the businesses that had the better year for 2020, they were the ones who they always made marketing a priority. So let me talk about how it is that we can help at Boswell-Buck Creative in terms of your marketing, because I said all of this and I want to let you know that I'm a business owner. Summer is here. It's the 21st. And I am going to take some downtime, but my business is still going to show up. I am really looking forward to when my daughter is going to be, out of school. Her birthday is in the summer. We take that week off. There's so many things that are beautiful things that are happening in the summer. I want to close up shop on occasion. And, I've got a great team that I can lean on. I want them to be able to say, Dee, you know what, an event is happening in the city and I would like to close up shop a little bit. And we make that arrangement, right? So, this is how we can help you with your online presence. So things that we do is, we can always start with an audit, because, a lot of questions that we tend to get is like, I am showing up, Dee, on social media, or I have this great website, but nothing is happening. Like I'm getting the visitors to the website, or I'm not getting visitors to the website. Like websites are a huge investment. So, when I talk about your digital marketing, I believe that you cannot put your eggs all in one basket. So the platforms that you are on, and you do not have to be everywhere, but the platforms that you are on, you want to make sure that they are optimized. So things that we look at is that, hey, is there a disconnect in your message? Like when you are sharing content on your website, when somebody gets to your homepage, are they very clear about what it is that you do? Because when they get to your website, they should be very clear about, the name of your business, how it is that you can help, and what is it that they need to do in order to book a call with you. So when somebody gets to your website, they should be saying to themselves, yes, I've made it. This is the person. Now, how do I connect with this person? We don't want to send them through a maze where they're trying to find out more about you on that website. We don't want to have that high bounce rate. Another thing is that maybe, somebody saw your message on social media and then they get to your website and it's like, yikes, what is going on here? Because you've got this message going on social media, but when they get to your website, it wasn't clear, or your message does not match. Your message doesn't match with what's being said. Or, you've got people going through trying to find out the right link so that they can book a call. Well, we make sure that, when we are doing this online audit, your entire online presence is cohesive. We share with you, we give you this 1,000 points, don't quote me on that, but we give you a really involved checkpoint list that tells you, what is going on. What is it that you can do to improve? Because we don't just need to hear what's up. We just don't need to hear what's going on. We want to know what it is that we need to do to improve. And also we share with you, what are the quick wins? Because it is going to be very in-depth, but we're not going to leave you hanging. We're going to let you know at the end of that list, what it is that you can do that would be a quick win. And another thing I want to mention is that we're also going to share with you what is it we should stop doing. We had this client and her business is very location focused and she was everywhere. And we told her, you don't have to be on Twitter for your business, but I'm always on Twitter, she said. And we said, yeah, You can burn calories there, but we highly recommend that you use that time and focus on Instagram and Facebook, because we gave her different ways that she can show up in front of her dream clients. So what happened was that eventually Twitter was put on the back burner because she wasn't booking clients from Twitter. Another thing that we do is, I mentioned it, we do the full service social media management. So we onboard you, we do a deep dive into your business, and we align with your brand, and we take a look at like what are your goals within the next few months. Because if you have that coaching program, or if you have that product to sell, you do not start selling it online the day that you need to launch. You need to start talking about it a couple of months in advance, just dropping like little crumbs to let people know, so that when you are ready to hit go on that launch date, you never want to leave your audience feeling surprised, like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that they do that. So we provide like the full service social media management. And as I mentioned, it is written for you. It is scheduled out for you. And yes, while I said it is full service, my tagline is your partner in digital marketing. So we do rely on you to make sure that you will go over your content. And as well, we meet with you once a month to talk about your insights and talk about next steps, because every month we need to talk about a strategy. And then, of course, we do like the online ads. So as an example, let's talk about social media management ads. Like, I've had people reach out where they're so frustrated because they're busy boosting the post. And, I don't love boosting a post, or you can boost posts if you've got a strategy to go with it. So, we will create that target audience for you. We will talk about like what a budget looks like, and with a specific budget on a platform, how much is it that you will be spending every day? And we monitor your ad. So we are going to give you feedback. We're going to let you know how your ad is doing. And then when the ad stops, well, we get together and we talk about next steps and what does the next ad look like. So again, we are your partner in digital marketing. So those are some examples that I shared at the beginning about how it is that you can focus on preparing your business over the summer, or how it is that you could prepare your business during slower times. And those slower times could be because of economic times. Those slower times could be like the florist example that I gave, where, there's highs and lows. They're doing flowers for Valentine's Day, and then March isn't too busy. Or perhaps for Easter, perhaps you do beautiful, like wonderful chocolates. Well, Easter is very busy for you. Valentine is very busy for you. And, how is it that you can focus on marketing your business, or what are the things that you could work on in your business, taking a look at systems? All of these, in terms of like always showing up for your business in some way, they could be done at any time of the year. So I am going to be wrapping up, but I want to leave you with this. First of all, I want to wish you a happy summer. And it kind of sounds like I'm signing off. I'm still going to see you next week. And next week, I'm going to be talking to Joanne Shaw from Down to Earth Landscape Design. So timely yet again. So I want to wish you a happy summer. And I want to mention that, when people reach out to us at Boswell-Buck Creative Consulting, what I hear is that I want to stay in my zone of genius. I love doing what it is that I do. I love helping my dream clients, but I don't love marketing. I can't believe that now I have to do marketing and I have to kind of sell online. I got to learn things. I don't have the time to do it. So one of the ways that you can find out about what it is that we do is that you can reach out. So you can visit my website at deeboswellbuck.com and go to my contact page and book a free consultation. And an offering that I have that does quite well, especially for people who don't love to do the marketing, is my content booster. So this is perfect if you are on social media and you want to enjoy your summer. This content booster package that we have, it also does very well over the holidays because people want to enjoy that time with their family and they want to hit the ground running in January. However, they don't want to spend November and December writing social media posts. So what we do is we will write 15 pieces of content for you. And again, we do meet with you initially to talk about like what your business goals are. We write this content for you. It has the graphics. Depending on whatever platform you're on, it could have the hashtags. It has really great keywords so people can find you. Because believe it or not, people can find your content if they do a search on you on Google, okay? So your content can show up in other places other than social media. And then we do send it to you. And then what we do is we will schedule it for you so that when January comes around, and that is if you wanted to reach out, but if you want to enjoy your summer right now, like we have clients who are going to the cottage, we have clients who, it's their summer and social media management steals their joy. It's a time suck for them. So this is a great way where we can help you to show up over the summer, because over the summer is about building relationships so that when people want to reach out to you in September, they've been watching because people watch for a long period of time, then they will reach out. Or it could be that you are doing things in your business where you are going over the systems, you are going over strategy for your business and taking a look at your offerings. And we are helping you, are setting you up for success where we are helping you. We've written your content and we've scheduled it all throughout the month of September so that when people are reaching out to you, you don't have to worry about your content. You are just focused on those dream clients that are reaching out to you. So my call to action, I have a couple, is that if you find that, showing up online is a time suck for you, if it's a time suck for you and you don't enjoy it, but you know that your business needs the marketing, because as I said, marketing is always a priority. I would love for you to reach out, and I cannot wait to hear about your business and share with you how it is that we can help you show up and land in the feet of your dream clients. And for the other stuff that, taking a look at your systems or taking a look at your offerings, I would love for you to take a look at all of that over the summer while you're sipping, a drink in your backyard. Or perhaps, it's some downtime. Your child is at summer camp. Take a look at that stuff and then send me a DM here on LinkedIn. Send me a DM wherever you are watching this and let me know, like, what is it that you took a look at? What is it that you caught? What is it that you're going to stop doing? What is it that you are going to improve? I'm really excited to hear about it because, you can totally take advantage of the slower time, the slower seasons, and 10x your business so that when you need to hit go, girl, guy, anyone, you are gone. You got this.